All right, well, Monti, we have spoken before. It's been a while. Take me back to 2004. We're both in Eastern Washington. I'm covered in Eastern Washington, Washington State. You're scouting. How did the path to get here today to be GM of the Arizona Cardinals? How did that path prepare you for this moment?
Well, I think it gave me exposure to every rung of the scouting process. I mean, I started as an area scout and then moved over the top and got into a director level and ultimately to a player personnel director. And really that's led me up to this. It's given me a perspective to see different facets of roster building, how different parts of the process play in, and also helped me to form my own opinions on what I feel work in the scouting process and things that I might tweak a little bit.
And how do you kind of cast that vision on the organization, on the building as a whole?
Sure, I think it's constant communication. I think it's showing people what exactly it is that they do in their role and how that leads us to having success. Because ultimately, no matter what job it is here in our organization, our football operations, every job stacks and stacks and stacks, and it leads and it helps us in their own way. And it helps us to get to a point where we can have success.
You know, they say in the NFL, if you don't have a quarterback, you're going nowhere. You have a quarterback, he's injured right now. What will be the first conversation with Kyler Murray? What will that message be to him?
I want to just get to know Kyler as a person. I want to ask him how his rehab is going and where he is and how he's feeling. And I'm excited. I'm excited to get to know him and really kind of give him a picture of what we're trying to do here. And then ultimately, once we get a head coach, forming that relationship and moving forward.
How much will his injury impact what you're trying to do here in the next year?
Well, I think first of all, we got to find out when he's going to be healthy. And after that, hey, we're trying to build this roster, and we're trying to make it competitive at every step of the way, at every position. We're not just trying to get better in one area. Every single position on this team, we got to add competition, just so we can build the best team for the Arizona Cardinals.
And when it comes to a coaching search, what are you looking for? And do you have some people in mind that you're going to talk to, that you're going to bring in from your stops in Houston and New England and Tennessee? There's
a lot of impressive coaches out there. I'm excited to begin this process. Michael and some others in the organization have some ideas. I've had some ideas. We're in the initial stages of talking about those names and talking to some of these people. And I'm really excited to find a coach that shares the vision that we do and building this together, that we can get a vision to the entire football operations to really get us in a point where we can consistently win and compete.
Yeah, how close is this team, do you feel like?
Well, I think there are certainly pieces in place, and I think there's pieces that we need to add. And I think that the more that we can add and the more that we can develop the pieces that we do have, and the way that we can add pieces that we don't have, get those forces together and get the coaching staff and the front office going in the right direction, that's going to help us all get into our ultimate goal.
All right, we talked about Laverne, Minnesota today. I actually did a little recon there.
Okay.
So apparently there was like a restaurant that had free hot dogs.
No, it's hot dog night every year in July. Yeah. The main street shuts down. It's 4 blocks long, and I can't give you an exact number, but everybody walks up and down the street eating free hot dogs.
Do you have a number that you were able to put away, especially being a quarterback? I would imagine you worked out a lot and were able to.
When I was a kid, I thought it was the greatest thing going. Was actually back there this past summer for hot dog night, and I can honestly say I did not have one.
Right. Well, that happens as you get older. But yeah, congratulations. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Arizona.
Thank you.
All right, guys, back to you.